So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. This easily the most keenly anticipated of today's games. Tries from distance. Searching passes played there. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Martinez. Just the goalkeeper to beat. Goes for a shot! And he's done it!
Can you think of a better way to have started this game? Talk about how to stamp your authority on things. You've just seen it.
All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this...
And that's it. Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So it's away we go then. Looking to play him in. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Can he finish? It's in!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. That's a promising run he's making on the right. And he's intervened well there. Now it's Torres. And here's Bale. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Nesta kept his eye on it and he's there. Bale. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Del Piero. Oh, it's a promising build-up. There's plenty of really nice passing. First quarter of an hour gone. Great ball if he can get there. And he's running through. He's through and all alone. Oh, that's horribly mistimed. And it's given. Penalty. Paris Saint-Germain presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to extend their lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Played a game of double bluff here, I think.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Costa Curta. Isco. Aberdeen looking to pass their way through. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Isco. Oh, look at the space here. And he's gone backward here. Messi. Bale, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Can he get on the end of this? Looking for options for movement. That's been cut out, well played. Isco. Now it's Messi. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Pele. Now Costa Curta. Plays a sharp little ball here. Messi. Nesta did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Isco calmly anticipates. Beckham. Aimed beyond the defence. It's a searching pass. Bale. He's picked his way through. And that has been cleared. Rafinha getting this one clear. Isco really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And this is Torres. And it's half-time here.
Paris Saint-Germain are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Paris Saint-Germain ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we're off again. Mateus gets over and intercepts. Bale. Isco. Now it's Pelé. Messi producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Isco. Aberdeen finding their passes. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. That is ended up in no man's land. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Bale. Now it's Pelé. Over to the left. Messi. And it's Bale. Vitinha. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now it's Bale. And that's been intercepted. Casillas claims it, and the danger passes. Costa Curta. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. He's got away. Nesta pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Bale gets into some space. And that is expertly dealt with. And he's there to belt it away. Rafinha. Now it's Bale. Bale! It's loose now and they want to get it back. No way through there. Picked out brilliantly.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to pass it through. Baresi does well to get it back. That's a lovely, neat pass. Nesta gets across to intercept that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Out to the left it goes. Now it's Pelé. Isco. And he's managed to get free.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the referee brings it to a close. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Now, can they get him away? Oh, tries a shot! There it is!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible. Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Looking for the run. And that's gone all the way through to the keeper. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Knocks it into space. And that's been slipped through. A hefty... He's been side down. Is that a penalty? No, the referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. No second thought, a straight red card. Well, no question, Jim, the referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
Beckham, ready to try one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Messi! Decent hit from there. Oh, can he get onto this? Great defending, strong and determined. David Villa. Nicely weighted ball. And that's a nicely shaped ball. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apology. Oh no, what has happened here? And he's managed to get free. Batistuta, and Batistuta! No mistake! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. Now they have it.
Bale. And he's there to make the challenge. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for direct hit.
Yeah, plenty of jostling in that box. They just need a good delivery.
That's a decent clearance.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
And this is Batistuta. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain have themselves a chance from the spot. The chance to pull further clear. Wonderful save by Vitor Bayer. Now, who's going to be first to this? Flashes it across.
Oh, once the save was made, the change to both mindsets could be hugely telling now.
Pressing high and with purpose. Nicked it back properly. Baresi. Baresi did well step in there. That was more than necessary. Great vision. Always onto this. Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Not the most accurate pass. And it's Bale. Rijkaard. Son Heung-min. Oh, that's well spotted. 5 minutes till the break. It's run loose here. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Plays a sharp little ball here. Batistuta receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's surely a foul. Free kick. And it's Vitinha. Aimed beyond the defence. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. And that has been cut short. And the whistle goes for half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Paris Saint-Germain sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. And we're off again. And this is Batistuta, and he's running through. And he's there to belt it away. Now it's Batistuta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And this is Batistuta. Messi. No, again, there's no way through. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Really nicely done. Son Heung-min. And he's intervened well there. Vitinha. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Neymar! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. So smooth. A signature finish.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
A case now of complete control. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And the pass is intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Chance, surely! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
And this is Son Heung. Goes for a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Now there's the shot! No, not quite.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot on sight policy. It's just not working.
Messi. And smartly reclaimed. Batistuta. Nice looking ball. And he's quick to get it clear again. Rijkaard kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And it's been played through. And this is Batistuta. And he's certainly onside here. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. A whisker away from making it 4.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, what a mistake! Batistuta's cross. And that was very necessary. And here's Son Heung-min. Baresi. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And that will be the final act. Paris Saint-Germain looking by any yardstick formidable. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So that's got things underway. And it's Fernando Torres. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
So there's Massimo Otto, bit of an unsung hero perhaps, but certainly an integral part of Italy side that conquered the world and a European champion for his club.
Yeah, and he did all that by being the picture of consistency and hard work, the way he nullified the threat of some of the biggest names in the game during his heyday, and that was really impressive.
Yeah, I remember a lot of those performances really well. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Bale, looking to play him in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Caceres clears it away. Messi's cross. Oh, it just needed a better touch, and you could see his annoyance.
It speaks for itself, doesn't it? Best left there.
Now it's Torres. No, he's had it taken off him. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's got away. Adams gets good distance on it. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Torres! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
That's a pretty loose pass. Knocks it into space. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Cleared without complication. Puyol. Ball driven towards the far post. He's had a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Messi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Van der Vaart. That's a cute ball. Cute ball. Now, how can he reach it? Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, a goal here just before half-time could mean a great deal. Messi. Aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Torres. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps. Chance! He can get that clear. Van der Vaart. Tries to play it through. It's Lampard! Goal!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So the first moment of real significance.
And talk about the perfect time to score. The manager's giving nothing away, but he'll be thrilled inside.
Now it's Lampard. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Nicely worked. Oh, well played.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Beckham! This time, surely! Oh, taken with style! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
And that has left him in a heap. Now, can they get him away? Delivers with header! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Torres. And he's got the beating of his man.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And that's a goal kick. And it's Bale. And here's Torres. And Torres! Oh, should have put that away.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
Can he get it through?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And a chance! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Nicked it back promptly. And that is a little undercooked. Ford shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, that's a key interception. Messi. And time is up. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts, highly entertaining until the very end. Bale taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match and deserving. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And he's in on goal. And he's heaved it away. Chips it through. No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, that's fabulous. And he's intervened well there. Oh, they can break here. Messi. Searching pass he's played there. It is a corner. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Torres! And now they can spring out of defence. And that's a dangerous ball. And they can counter here. Played down the flank. Played into space out wide. Chance for a shot! That is a brilliant interception. Can he get it through? Now it's Torres. Now it's Torres. He has found the way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bale. So we're still where we started right now. And Beckham! Oh, that is outstanding! About as smooth as it gets. And Paris Saint-Germain take the lead. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Paris Saint-Germain have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Big header! Decent enough try.
Forlan is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Tries to play it through. Tries to pass it through. Isco. He won't be happy with that one. And it's Bale. Bale powering forward here. Fernando Torres. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Oh, easy pickings there. Mohamed Salah. Beckham. And we've reached half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Paris Saint-Germain are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. And we are already promptly back underway. Paris Saint-Germain carrying... And the finish! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw. Looking for options for movement. And he can clear it away. Played into space.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Bale. Bale! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Saliba tries to clear. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, while the temptation's always there, Peter, I think it would be ill-advised of them to try settle for what they've got.
He's being urged to shoot.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Bale! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
So, third corner of the game. Forlan clears it away. Has a shot! He can get that clear. Gently done. Batistuta!
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing and there's no compromise.
He's gone for goal! Loose ball now and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous. And he's kept his team in it.
Paris Saint-Germain get their fourth corner. Oh, what a climb! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now.
He's having a hit! And here's the chance to counter. No, again, there's no way through. That pass has been well intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Isco, well seen, saw that coming. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee brings it to a close. Paris Saint-Germain have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Bastoni gets over and intercepts. Oh, this looks sharp. Cruyff is in a really good position out wide. And he thumps it clear. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Now it's Torres. Rafinha. Now it's Villa. And it's Cruyff. And it's been played through. Big chance! He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So this the chance to fire his team in front. That is some save from Khan! And he's missed altogether.
I never really looked comfortable over that. I had a feeling this might happen.
And we have our very first corner. Cruyff with the short one.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urging him to chance for a shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! The breakthrough strike! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
Chelsea are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Bastoni makes the interception. Rafinha. And here's Bale. He's found Bale! Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, it was a confident attempt, and he made it look like a doddle the way he generated that power.
That has ended up in no man's land. And he's worked it through. Cleared without complication. Caceres. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Villa. Cruyff.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And once more he proves rigid and robust. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. It's a threatening ball. And that has been clubbed away. And they're quick to get it back. Vitinha. Paris Saint-Germain making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. And they've got rid. Half-time getting close now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Beckham. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Mbappe. Beckham. Now it's Villa. Looking for options for movement. And the keeper has it. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. And that is a huge moment in the context of the game. Real pressure penalty, this. A formality. We're level. Not much more than a formality.
Well, I'm not sure what body language the keeper was trying to read, but it didn't work.
There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Paris Saint-Germain can take heart from the fact that they're more than holding their own despite being a man down. That's credit to their level of organisation and spirit. Now that they've got a chance to have a breather and settle down, it'll be interesting to see what approach they'll take after the break.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's got away. A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Chelsea have their second corner now. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Maldini. Chelsea finding their passes. Passes just off target. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
There's the shot! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they get themselves in front! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Well, it's what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment.
Can he finish? And it's in! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Chelsea choosing to make the first change. So the lead now is 2.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Vitinha, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Brilliantly cut out. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Hazard. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Paris Saint-Germain still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Into the last quarter of an hour. Threads one in. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Hazard. Owen.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Oh, that's an excellent interception. Oh, that's a key interception. Rafinha. And here's Owen. Can he get on the end of this? Real chance! Oh, taken with style. Late drama, late goal. This will be one frantic ending. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Chelsea give themselves a chance of... He's had a shot! Sticks it away! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and then...
That's that, the end. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Bale, voted man of the match, and deservedly so. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then. Now it's Mbappe. Puskos goes for a shot! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of... Tries a shot! Sticks it away! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing. And the shot! They've done it! And they're back in front. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Palestine get themselves into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Defending of the death. Struck first time. And he's lifted it over.
Yeah, but you only need to look across to the sideline to see what one makes of that, Peter.
Great vision. And he's quick to get it clear again. Khan gets it away. And that's been won straight back. PSG on the counter-attack. Looking for a runner. Chips it through. And this is Bale. Oh, sweet feet. It's Bale! And he has kept it out somehow.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big. It's there. Again, we are level. What a contest.
Yeah, and it's very much deserved in the circumstances. In these games, it's so tempting to maybe get a little sorry for yourselves, but there's none of that.
A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And yes, it's him again. So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Taken back almost at once. And it's Neymar. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Torres. Bale! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Bale just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
They're back in possession and ready to go again. Now it's Torres. Great ball if he can get there. And it's Bale! Well, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Baresi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Bale. Now it's Puskás. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. And neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this. Quite a half. More of the same, please. Score at the interval, 2-2. Palestine get the second half going.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And it's Bale. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Bale. Nice bit of trickery. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, he's been caught napping. He slid it. Whistle's gone, and the referee has given a penalty. Paris Saint-Germain present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Now, power or placement? He scores! Not much more than a formality.
You know, he would have been embarrassed had the keeper held his position then.
And now he has two. Paris Saint-Germain are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and knows...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Great chance! They've scored! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
A mere formality. Nigh on a certainty. Real chance! Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. Oh, nicely intercepted. And he can clear it away. De Jong. Oh, this looks sharp. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Batistuta really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely...
Shoots! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the game is well and truly turned on its head. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Bale demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's...
Takes the shot! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Puskás. Oh, that pass isn't the best. And he's managed to get rid. That's gone for a throw-in. Baresi is there to clear.
Palestine really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that has been clubbed away. Makaleli. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Now it's Dembele. And he was quick to react. And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Paris Saint-Germain nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
And he's quick to snatch it back. The final seconds now. Batistuta. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a pretty loose pass. And that is as far as it goes. Paris Saint-Germain have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. So that's got things underway. Baresi reaching 3 figures in terms of his appearances for the club.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit.
He's tried one! He's missed, but not by that far.
Mbappe really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Torres. Messi. He's picked his way through. Messi! Oh, it's come loose. Costa Curta. Rodri. Now it's Bellingham. Turns and goes back. He's having a shot! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So, a breakthrough already. Rafinha. Fernando Torres.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep. Rafinha! They've scored! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop. Just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Oh, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Ball's gone out of play. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And this is Park Ji-sung. And Park Ji-sung! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Oh, what a climb! No, he didn't quite meet it right. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And it's Bale. Park Ji-sung. Costa Curta. Chance here to counter. Threads one in. He's in space and looking for options. Bellingham! Oh, nearly. Messi has created one goal already. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Rodri. Fernando Torres. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's well positioned here. Takes a shot! It's in!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And the whistle goes for half-time. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Here we go again.
Paris Saint-Germain can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
And here's Rafinha. Chance for a shot! Just off target. He gets big! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. And this is Messi. He's shifting. There's the shot! Really well taken goal. And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, that's fabulous. And this is Bale. And it's Bale! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Bale must have been hit by a flash of doubt then. He complicated what looked like an easy opportunity.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow!
Bale actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And here's Bale. It's a goal kick. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Bale! Oh, screamer! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just one goal in it now! Game on! And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Tries to pass it through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Nicely weighted ball. An instinctive delivery.
Paris Saint-Germain really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
And that pass just didn't quite work. It's a loose touch and the ball is anyone's.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. That's that, the end. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that their efforts warranted something. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle. Hidetoshi Nakata. Genuine legend, not just of Japan, but actually Asian football in general.
Yeah, absolutely, Peter. Someone, in many ways, who was one of the first Asian pioneers to really succeed in European football.
Yeah, an excellent import who paved the way for others.
Indeed, technique, intelligence, great work ethic too, and he had so many strengths.
Now it's Messi. Bale. And he was quick to react. Played into space. Well, there's the clearance. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. And he's there to clear it. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Puyol. And this is chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Fernando Torres is offering a wry smile there.
And smartly reclaimed. Now this could be a chance. It's Bale! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Rafinha. Vitinha. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Rafinha, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Now it's Torres. And he's there to get it away. Madrid trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass.
Bale really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the
Rummenigge! Big moment! Massive goal!
Well, players of his stature live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset. Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
A 1-0 lead established.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Rafinha. And it's Van Bouten. Nakata. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance.
Could be danger here. And a shot. In he goes again. It's there. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come your way.
Paris Saint-Germain grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Bale. Nesta. And Zaire Emery. Rummenigge. Stood up well to him there. Messi. And it's Bale. Nakata. Rummenigge. And here's Torres.
Rivaldo really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Passing nice and neat. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, this is a great position. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And he's in on goal. And he's had a shot! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And it's in! Into the lead once more. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Madrid take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Goes for a shot! So close to drawing level.
Yeah, you always felt that they were going to up the tempo after going behind. It's not like they have any other option now.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. It's anyone's ball now. And one more try! Bale gets flagged offside.
Paris Saint-Germain simply cannot be faulted for their effort here, Peter. They're giving all they have. You can't ask for more.
Nakata. And it's Zaire Emery. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. And it's Fernando Torres. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes.
Paris Saint-Germain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Oh, super ball! Nesta gets it away. There will be 4 extra minutes. Now that looks a decent ball. Rafinha! Now who's going to be first to this? And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain were involved in a great game here, unpredictable in so many ways. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. And it's Messi. Owen. And that has been clubbed away. Owen showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, shooting chance! Superb goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Owen, well read, and the danger is averted. Danger averted for now. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there. He's having a shot! It's in! And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Borussia Dortmund grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Beckenbauer. Owen. Out towards the flank. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Batistuta was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And we have our very first corner. He's going for goal! He has hit that forcefully.
Well, that was smashed with venom, violence even. All he had to do was hit the target. It's such a shame.
And it's made its way to him. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rafinha. And a chance! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And they've got their lead back.
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And that's put paid to a promising move. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. Oh, they can break here. Cannavaro. Played out wide. Back into the middle. Oh, well played. And he thumps it clear. Vitinha. Owen, unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Takes a shot! Defending of the desperate variety. And that has been cleared. There's the whistle for half-time. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain head into the half-time break with a narrow lead, 2-1. And we are back underway. It's Bale! And he's straight offside. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Now it's Batistuta. Vitinha. Rafinha. Paris Saint-Germain finding their passes. Nicely weighted ball. Look at the Torres! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. He gave it plenty and some, thrashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager absolutely loving this.
Paris Saint-Germain go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
You can certainly sense a real change of mood here.
And he shoots! It's a goal! Back within 1! They have them in their sights again! Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Beckenbauer. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Cleared without complication. For a moment, you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Batistuta. He shifted it to the flank.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Torres absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
It's gone out for a throw-in. Cleared away. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Rafinha. And no, he's seen through all of that.
Paris Saint-Germain can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
Decent chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
All square again. And the referee brings it to a close. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Pelé. Oh, that's well spotted. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Casemiro. He gives them some real defensive steel in the middle of the park, Peter. What he's particularly good at is nipping opposition attacks in the bud and preventing them from getting any real momentum going. He's also a bit of a shooting threat from long range too, so opposing defences will have to beware of that, and very much so.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Hernes. And he's managed to get free. Oh, shooting chance! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Roberto. That's a sharp pass. Has a look and place it forward. Well, that has not gone well. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hernes. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to play him in. Irwin. Pelé looks to get on the end of this. Paris Saint-Germain are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Rummenigge. Now it's Torres. Torres! And he has kept it out somehow.
Fernando Torres actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's Cáceres. Oh, good ball. He's found a way through. Big header! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Torres. Closing in on goal. And the first half is done. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. And that's been won straight back. Van Bouten. Pelé producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Big chance! One-on-one! Vitinha defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Pelé. And this is Pelé!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Inter Milan have got it back and they'll have another go. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals. Hernes. Nice control. Oh, Hernes! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Hernes clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Paris Saint-Germain have the chance to go the other way. Now, can they get him away? And the pass is intercepted. Messi. Oh, good-looking ball. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. That is good alertness.
Messi really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Dealt with nicely by the defence. Roberto. No, that's been intercepted. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Oh, this is a great position. He's got away.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now it's Torres. Bale.
Paris Saint-Germain really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Rafinha.
This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
And here's Bale. Roberto. Short changes him with that pass. Just 5 minutes left. Bale. He is through here. And he thumps it clear.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly. I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough.
And that will be it. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Vitinha powering forward here. Looking for options for movement. Now here, Jim, is a truly unique player, Sergio Busquets, a player whose greatness really is... Takes a shot! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Puyol with the clearance. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Rafinha. Pass somewhat off target. And here's Batistuta. He's picked his way through.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund have got it back, and they'll have another go. Bout of passing here, really easy. He's having a shot! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, at one stage, he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net.
Oh, shot a goal! He's scored! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
So that he shoots! Hits off target and by quite a way.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That pass has been well intercepted. Busquets. That's an imaginative pass. Threads one in. He's away! Great chance! Sticks it away! Just one goal in it now! Game on! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves back into contention.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
It's anyone's ball now. Torres finds himself offside. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Now it's Rafinha. That's really well cleared. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's tried one!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now he's got space here. Batistuta is in a really good position out wide. That's very neat. And Batistuta! And he hits the net. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. And the action is back on the way.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, didn't catch it right.
Borussia Dortmund really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Beckham, the regular corner taker. Adams. Beckenbauer. Plays a sharp little ball here. Beckham. Now Costa Curta.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
He's found a way through. Bale! Now, who's going to be first to this? And he nearly went all the way.
Bale just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now it's Ricky Puig. Oh, that's superb. Can he finish? Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply, and that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Rafinha, looking to play him in. Chance for a shot! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Well, they say all goalkeepers are crazy, and after that, maybe there's some truth in it.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Taken off it pretty forcefully. Rafinha did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Messi. Puskás! Oh my word, that is quite something! A finish of true class! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat.
Tries from distance. Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
Great ball. Taken back almost at once. Neymar charging forward, the ball at his feet. Now it's Batistuta. Nicely shaped ball. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And that has been cut short. Van Dijk makes the interception. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's Batistuta. And he's managed to get free. Aim at here. Neymar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. The ball has bounced loose now. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. Now he's got space here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's found a way through. And Messi! They've scored! Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter. And there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured. It was simply inch perfect.
Paris Saint-Germain go into the lead. And it's Bale. Messi, he's picked his way through, and he shoots! Oh, taken with style! And he is just ripping it up! And the first 45 minutes are up.
Well, Peter, I think the score is a fair reflection of what we've witnessed so far, and that being good movement in both midfield and indeed up front. If those players, I think, can carry on where they left off after the break, they should impose themselves even more, and probably only one result coming here.
Paris Saint-Germain are broadly in charge, but the contest is still alive at 3-1. So we're... on the finish! And he's quick to get it clear again. Neymar. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Cleared away. Shot could be... goes for a shot! He's come in hard. Paris Saint-Germain are looking to go forward now. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final...
Puskás! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
He did well there, held his run enough to ensure he didn't stray offside.
Neymar. Brilliantly cut out. Belletti. And he can clear it away. Now it's Bale. Rafinha quietly revving up. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And a chance! No mistake! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, I'm giving him full marks for the way he exploited the space, Peter, but you really shouldn't be left unmarked in the middle like that. I don't think he could believe his luck.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Batistuta. And it's Batistuta. And he's intervened well there. White, well seen, saw that coming. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Tries to pass it through. That's been cut out, well played.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Throw in. Van Bouten. Isco is always looking to break lines.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Neymar. Last chance, perhaps.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Bangladesh really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Neymar stood his ground strongly. Decent chance! And that is the end of it. They hung on right till the finish. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So we're up and running. Now it's Messi, and this is Bale. Bale showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And here comes the corner. Inter Milan with the corner, they're first. And that has been cleared. The shot, surely! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Schneider with the short one. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He learned from it.
And this is Forlan. Oh, good, decent chance! Goal! Inter! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And here's Bale. Now it's Rafinha. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Bale.
That's just playing it safe and simple. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Now it's Torres. He won't be happy with that one. Olise. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And he was quick to react. Now it's Mbappe. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Baresi. And no, that was never going to make it. And it's Forlan. Bale. Now it's Messi.
Oh, really well played.
He's got away. And Messi! And it's in! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be...
And it's Bale. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Mbappe! And they've got rid. Half-time getting close now. Belletti. That's really nicely played. He is through here. Baresi did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. No way through. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the first half is done. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Paris Saint-Germain are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. He's shifting through the gears here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, it's come to nothing. Aimed beyond the defence. Messi, looking to play him in. Not the most accurate pass. Bale, played out towards the right wing. Fernando Torres. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Inter Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Isco. Davis could try cutting inside. Oh, smashing header! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Davis. Good purposeful running this. And he's heaved it away. And they're quick to get it back. Now, try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here. He's picked his way through. Oh, that was vital.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar gets into some space. Oh, nice touch.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Oh, Red, nice interception. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Isco. Now, can they get him away? Great ball, and he's in here! Paris Saint-Germain can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
And that's put paid to a promising move.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Isco. And it's De Bruyne. And that is that. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities and neither willing to give in. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
When you think great defenders, you've got to think Cannavaro.
Yeah, well, they don't come much better or bigger in stature. His qualities are obvious, but his winning mentality and cool temperament are all part of a first-class package.
It's everything you want. Knocks it out wide. Back towards the middle. And it's Ronaldinho. And here it's Bale! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Bale clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Villa, and this is Bale. And that should get the job done. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Neymar. And now the breakaway. That's a shade optimistic.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Van Bouten cuts out the pass. Now it's Bale. Roberto Carlos goes steaming forward. That's going to go a long way. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Ronaldinho. Threads one in. Very nearly half an hour gone here.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. It's their second corner of the game. Well, there's the clearance. That's an imaginative pass. Cleared without hesitation. Neymar. And this is Bale. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Bale. Roberto Carlos calmly anticipates. Puyol. To Beckham. Played into space. Now that... And the shot! In he goes again! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Isco! A really close shave and the last action of the first half. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
So, both teams still stuck on the starting blocks here, 0-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Paris Saint-Germain really are going to need to improve.
Big chance! And he's done it!
Boom! There There we go. And it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way and he just slips the other.
Paris Saint-Germain have fired themselves in front.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
And he's had it nicked away. That is good alertness. He won't be happy with that one. Baresi gets over and intercepts. Baresi gets it away. Fernando Torres being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
He's in a great position here. And he's heaved it away. Fired deep towards the back post. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Ball's gone out of play. Beckham.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Looking for options for movement. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner and he picked them off instead.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Beckham. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Haaland. Van Nistelrooy. That's a decent clearance.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Deftly away. Taken back almost at once. And it's Van Nistelrooy. Ronaldinho. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Ronaldinho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Neymar tries to pass it through. Now it's Haaland. Oh, smashing header! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss. So that's it. It is all over. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shift.